Welcome to a Hawkwise Moment. Today during this session, I'll be taking you through Academic Search Complete, one of the databases available at Brenner Library of Quincy University. Academic Search Complete is a multidisciplinary database, meaning it covers a broad range of subject areas. So no matter what research topic you are looking for, you'll find items in Academic Search Complete. So it's a great place to get started in your research process. It contains full text articles for over 6,300 journals and magazines. Of those, 5,700 are peer-reviewed journals, meaning when that was submitted to be published, it went through a peer review process that people within that profession reviewed the article to make sure that the concepts are accurate and that the research is of academic rigor. So because of this, you may have professors that require you to only use peer-reviewed journal articles. This is a great place to start to find some of those articles that you can use in your research. So I'm going to take you into the university's website and show you how you can get to Academic Search Complete. So when you're at the website, go into Academic, Brenner Library, or you can go down to the bottom of the page to Brenner Library and get there to the website that way as well. Once you're at Brenner Library, click on Find Articles in e-Resources. Once you're at Find Articles in e-Resources, then you'll go down to the multidisciplinary list of resources under multidisciplinary databases. Click on it to get to Academic Search. Click Go. Now when you get to the database, it is offered through EBSCO host, but it is Academic Search Complete is the database that you're searching. So if your professor wants to know what database you're searching, it's not EBSCO host, it's Academic Search Complete. You have 3 keyword fields. So first thing you need to do is start with a research question. What is it? What main question do you have that you want to have the answer by the time you finish your research? So such as, how can technology be used to teach physical education? From that, now I want to pick out 3 keywords or 3 key phrases. So I pick out technology, teach, and physical education. Now I'm going to put those into a table and I'm going to come up with like terms for those 3 concepts. That way, if I'm not finding what I am expecting to find, I can tweak my search by changing some of these terms around. So technology, computers, heart rate monitors, something specific for that field. Dance Dance Revolution, apps, health tracking, simulators. Some other terms I could put in there in case technology may be too broad. Teach, curriculum, online training, classroom, education, lesson plans. For physical education, I could do sports, health, gym, exercise. I could be even more specific and say football, weightlifting. Now once I have those terms, I'm ready to go back to Academic Search Complete and start doing my search. So I'm going to put in my first terms I came up with: technology, teach, physical education. And do a search. Now as I do my search, it brings up articles that are related to that search. If you have SFX article linker, those are articles that are indexed in this database but are not in full text. So there's a lot of full text, but there is still some that are not full text. But these may actually appear in some of our other databases, and I'll show that in a little bit. If it's PDF, that is formatted just like it would in the journal when it was published. And the other option is HTML full text. HTML full text doesn't have the formatting, doesn't have the pictures, but has the text. Now, if you have a reading disability that you're slow at reading, or some people who have dyslexia find this very useful, of listening to this, and it actually will read the article to them. I'm going to take you into the PDF and show you how that is formatted just like it would in the journal. A lot of times this formatting makes it easier to read, so that's why I suggest that you use the PDF version. You can download that up here in the upper right hand corner. You can print it. You can go to the gold paper on the side, on the right side here, click it to cite it. That provides citation for all different citing styles. So let's say you're going to be doing APA. So you can then highlight this, copy it. There may need to be some changes. You do need to check the style guide, such as with this one here, development of a physical education are going to be capitalized, but teaching efficiency scale are probably going to be lowercase. But that's something to refer to the style guide. You may have to make some little changes, but overall, the main concept has built the APA style for you. So I copy that. Now I can paste that into a document. And so let's say William Smith is going to be sharing this with a group. So now William Smith can paste this into his document and the citation is there. Now let me go back. And down below that, a couple of icons is a permalink. This gives you a link to use so others can access this database, or so you can access it later on. Do not use the URL at the top here. This is a temporary URL. Later on, this URL is not going to work. So for a permanent URL, you want the permalink. So you copy that, go back to your document, and you'll paste that in. And now the link is there that they can go back to later and click on. So here, William Smith has given the citation and the link to the document that he's sharing with his group. All right. Now I'm going to go back here to my article. And down below, I have time cited in this database. So there is one additional article that is in this database that cites this article that you're looking at right now. So if I click on that, that leads me to that article. This is then going to be an article related to that other article. So this is a way to find additional articles to use in your research. Now I can also go down here to find similar results. It takes search terms from that article and does a search to find similar articles that are like the one you're looking at right now. So if I go down here, these are all going to be similar searches. Now let me take you into the SFX linker here. So I go here, this one is not in full text. It will search all of our databases. If it does find in full text in one of our databases, it will provide a link up here. This one did not. That doesn't mean, though, that you cannot get to this. Go down here to ILL and click Go. It'll bring up a form where you'll put in your name, email address, and QUID number. Submit that, send that request. It'll be sent to me. I will go through and process that. And normally in 24 to 48 hours, we get the article back and that will be emailed to you so you'll have access to it. All right, so going back here, let's say you actually do want this just in full text. You don't want those SFX linkers. So I can click on full text. You'll limit to just full text, and you'll notice now that the SFX linking options are gone. Now, let's say your professor also says you can only use peer-reviewed articles. So click Scholarly Peer-Reviewed. Now that link just gives you peer-reviewed articles that have full text. Now, let's say I don't really want something that tells about how technology was used in 1887 to teach physical education. So I'm going to change this to a more current date. So let's say 2010 to 2020. Now I let go, it'll process this, and now it's going to be limiting to articles that are in full text format, scholarly reviewed, and are within 2010 to 2020. So this is giving you a general overview of using Academic Search Complete to be able to find articles that you're going to be used for your research. If you still have problems in finding your articles, feel free to come by Quincy University, Brenner Library. We have librarians and staff members that are available during all open hours to help you find materials that you need for your research. So good luck on your research. And again, if you need any assistance, come on by the library. We are more than happy to help you find your resources. Thank you.